Calm down, take a deep breath. There is a silent force operating in your favor, even when everything seems still. What you seek with such effort might just be waiting for you to stop running. Have you ever wondered why some people manifest with ease, while others live struggling without seeing results? The secret lies not in frantic effort, but in your inner state. It's not about chasing, it's about becoming. Today, you will understand why the universe does not respond to your verbal desires, but to your emotional vibration. And how, by stopping your resistance, you begin to allow. The more we strive with anxiety, the more we emit a subtle vibration of lack. This vibration tells the universe, I don't have it yet. And the universe, like a perfect mirror, responds, then you shall continue not having it. Anxious effort communicates scarcity, but a state of being communicates abundance. Napoleon Hill taught that everything begins in the mind. He said, thought, when mixed with the feeling of faith, becomes a powerful force. It's not action for action's sake, it's action with an aligned spirit. Therefore, before chasing something, stop, turn inward and ask yourself, am I being what I wish to attract? The universe doesn't understand words, it understands frequencies. You can say 1,000 times that you want to prosper, but if inside you feel fear, doubt, or unworthiness, that is what the universe hears. You don't attract what you want with your lips, you attract what vibrates in the silence of your soul. Proverbs says, as he thinks in his heart, so is he. The image you carry inside is the seed of the reality that manifests outside. Napoleon Hill reinforced, you become what you think about most of the time. But more than that, you become what you feel and believe in your core. External life is a reflection of the internal state. If you vibrate scarcity, worry, and desperate effort, that is what will keep repeating. If you begin to vibrate love, gratitude, and abundance, even without external proof, the universe begins to bow to your new identity. Reflect for a moment. What have you been? How have you been feeling silently every day? Because that answer reveals everything you are attracting. Everything you experience today, every detail of your life, is a mirror of what you carried inside yesterday. Your reality is not an accident, it is a response. Napoleon Hill taught that the subconscious mind transforms into reality any idea dominated by emotion and repetition. In other words, what you feel deeply, day after day, is what begins to shape your surroundings. The house you live in, the money you receive, the relationships you have, all of these are reflections of mental images and silent beliefs that operate like invisible roots. There is a spiritual secret that completely transforms the manifestation process, living in the end state. This means acting, thinking, and feeling as if what you desire were already a reality. Not because you are deluding yourself, but because you are reprogramming your subconscious for a new identity. Jesus said, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you will have them. Napoleon Hill taught that the subconscious only accepts what is felt as truth. It doesn't distinguish between the real and the intensely imagined. When you live as if it already is, the subconscious understands this is real and begins to create roots, ideas, and opportunities to confirm that state. It's not about faking, it's about aligning vibrationally. Speak like a winner. Walk like someone who has already received, even if nothing has changed on the outside. Everything is already being reorganized on the inside. Stop waiting to feel worthy only after something happens. Feel now like someone who is already living it. This feeling is the seed, and time will take care of the harvest. Anxiety is the language of someone who doesn't believe they will be answered. It's the scream of the mind trying to control the uncontrollable. But there is a higher place, conscious surrender. Surrender is not giving up, it is trust. It is saying with the heart, Lord, I have done my part, now I hand it over. In Psalms it is written, commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. It doesn't say struggle until you fall. It says trust. We live in a culture that values doing above being, but the truth is that actions by themselves have no power. What defines the result is the vibration with which you act. The same action taken out of fear leads to failure, while the same action taken out of faith generates miracles. Romans reminds us, whatever is not from faith is sin. This means even good deeds, if done without faith, are not spiritually sustainable. Your current reality is not today's fault, it is yesterday's consequence. Everything that exists now was first planted at some point in your emotional history. Life doesn't make mistakes, it only reveals. You are today where your thoughts have brought you. You will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. If your present is the result of the past, then your future will be a reflection of now. You have the power today to change everything if you change your frequency. This change doesn't start with giant actions, it starts with small, silent decisions. It starts by choosing a new thought before sleeping. It starts by repeating a new affirmation in the morning. The portal between mind and matter opens when you unite three forces: intention, image, and emotion. This is called conscious practice. Use visualization and affirmations. The best time for this is before bed, when the conscious mind relaxes and the subconscious opens like fertile soil. What you plant in that moment grows silently while you sleep. Change your internal atmosphere. Observe your thoughts like someone guarding a house. Whenever a thought of fear or lack arises, replace it immediately with an affirmation of faith. Create a spiritual environment around you. Avoid negative conversations and toxic content. Feed your mind with words that elevate. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Calm down, do your part, and allow the invisible to do its part. You don't need to run. You need to trust. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Be abundance, and abundance will find you.